welcome to Getting Offed. New rule for 2026. On Katie Horror Showcases, Katie does the intro because it is Katie's show. I don't feel like... No, for real, because it's not fair to be like, I am your host, the patron saint of podcasting, the Warden Matt Ritter, and my co-host, when it's your show, once every month. Once every month.
Every so often.
Once every month. It is your show. And that once a month, you should do the intro because it is your show.
I'm the patron saint of podcasting, Matt Ritter. Nailed it. Yes. No, you do it.
She is my co-host, host of the Sheely Showcase Inside the Mind of In the Crowd Storytime with the reigning, defending Trick or Trivia champion. Actually, not even reigning or defending. She's the former.
Not defending or reigning.
Yeah, nope. Ms. Katie Kinsey Bebe.
Hey, yeah, former champion, but that's okay, you know.
Who's our new champion, Katie? Who beat y'all?
Listen, Kelly. How did this happen again? Sorry, my headphones keep getting tangled somehow. Kelly from the Final Girls podcast. All right, he's very angry. We need you to relax her. Yeah, Kelly from the Final Girls podcast. She's quick. You know, it's hard to beat her, but I'll get it next year. Oh.
We got Christmas presents. We got early Christmas presents.
I got my own.
Because we are, even though there's like 5 or 6 of us, the core 4. We've been waiting on these since I think we did the Scream 5 review. And I made the thumbnail for the Scream 5 review, and we had a discussion about it. And Katie finally came through with the shirts, so we are here. Maybe that's why Reek's so grumpy, is because, you know, as a member of the Core 4, he would have worn his 2, but he's not here. So
it's okay. We can wear them for the next one too. How the fuck?
If we can get Justin on here, we could have 4 members of the Core 4 in the next show.
That's true. So I feel like we gotta do it. Just like.
Well, Katie, I did my intro, so now it's your turn.
Okay, so Dexter has been on the back burner for quite some time, and that's okay. Put it away, because we're not going to talk about Dexter. We're going to talk about Welcome to Derry.
Katie's Dexter journey is Welcome to Derry.
Katie's Dexter journey is hit or miss. And no. I'm not giving it. No. Just earned it. It was a promise 5 years ago, and I'm making do on that promise.
Me and Will got our own little side project. If you guys haven't checked it out, you should go check it out. It's on YouTube right now. It's fun. We watch bad movies and we talk a lot of shit.
No way. You guys talking shit?
Yeah. There's like a boobs versus kill counter. We keep track of how many boobs versus how many kills.
Which is so on brand for you. It just makes sense.
I mean, boobs was always a swallow for me when we were spitting and swallowing.
I do recall. Memories. The good old days.
No boobs and Welcome to Derry, though.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, that kind of tracks that there wouldn't be any.
I mean, there were adults.
Yeah, but they weren't really doing anything.
That is not true.
Until
Ronnie's dad was fucking Bob Gray's daughter behind her husband, the butcher's back.
Listen, Ingrid Kirsch can catch these fucking hands. That bitch. That rat. That snake. Making anonymous phone calls.
Quick side note, because we're showing off the Core 4 shirts. Daddy-daughter movie night for the last 2 weeks since you haven't been here was Scream 6.
Okay.
So she has seen it. She knows what the Core 4 is. She keeps saying 4 core instead of Core 4. I'm working on that. I don't know why her little brain gets it backwards. Told her, there are a lot of bad words in this that you're not going to be allowed to say, and we don't need to discuss them. Then we watched It Chapter 1 because she wanted to watch Pennywise, and it was the same thing. There are a lot of bad words here that you're not going to be able to repeat. And my love, because they call Ben Hanscom tits. So she looks at me and she goes, "Dad, what are tits?" And I said, it's a bad word, but it basically means boobs. Do you know what boobs are? And she goes, "No, wait. Yeah, these," and points to my chest. Merry Christmas, you lovely people. God bless and have a good one. Thank you, Frets. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you as well. Boxing Day up in Canada,
That's the thing.
Enjoy that. Speaking of boxing, I heard Jake Paul got his jaw broken. That's a great way to end 2025.
In 2 places.
Andrew Tate got his ass beat too, and I'm just living high right now going into 2026.
Hallelujah. We're having a great time at the end of the year.
Even though my daughter, anyway.
She said those. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you really did walk into that one.
Yeah. Thanks, Reek. So anyway, welcome to Dairy. What do you want to talk about?
Our Lord and Savior Richie Santos, my boy, my Shayla. I cried so hard in that episode. It hurt. There was enough room in that box, you little shithead. There was enough room. But no, he wanted to be the knight and save Marge. Whatever.
Is there also a face in my face?
That was insane.
And honestly, that wasn't even like half of what the book described. So like in the book,
exactly. It's the new Titanic.
Too, Rose.
It's the new Titanic.
It's the new Titanic. So in the book, the Black Spot is a place where the black military, they hang out. And some of the white, like the younger white folks, start coming there to hang out as well because, all the towns in all the spots in town, they were told that they didn't want them in because it was what they called the Dairy League for White Decency, aka the Dairy KKK. We're we don't want to see them in town. We don't want them hanging out at our bars with our people. So they got their own spot, and then they were having bands, and they were cooking food, and everyone's like, "Oh shit!" So they started coming. And they were filling the place out. And some of these young kids from the rich white families who didn't like it were going there. And then their mamas and dads and their grandpas and grandmas got all mad. And they all got together. And then they burned that bitch down. And they locked them in. So, there was a whole trampling thing where, they were pushing up against the door and got smashed up against the door. And it's a pull door. But because they're pushing against it, they couldn't get out. And people were getting trampled and shit was crazy. People escaping out windows. And then apparently Pennywise was just a big bird flying around because that's what Will sees later. Or Mike. Mike sees later, yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Well, Will also saw it because technically it's Will, not his dad. That's in the black spot in the book, but
yeah.
Obviously none of the stuff about Ingrid and her dad or the fact that this woman just watched this man chew her husband's head off. Not that she cared, because again, she was fucking Ronnie's dad. She was fucking Mr. Grogan on the side.
Yeah, which, I mean, I understand, but you tried to also get him killed.
These kids might have the original kids beat. I wouldn't go that far. But then again, I also did just watch chapter 1.
I mean, the OG kids are... Well, I can't even say the OG kids. Chapter 1's kids are great.
They ripped off Deathly Hallows.
How?
The 3 girls walking with the shard, the knife, the dagger, and it affecting their mood and making them angrier and crazy, kind of like the Horcrux.
Oh, okay.
With Ron, Hermione, and yeah, and Lily was basically Ron just being a bitch.
Yeah, it was
because everything's Harry Potter.
Everything's Harry Potter. The last 2 episodes were some of the greatest television I think I've ever watched.
Oh, the last 2 episodes were fucking amazing. And again, this is the best version of this version of Pennywise. Like, this Pennywise beats both movies.
What was the reason for that, though?
For it affecting their mood?
I think I think Rose like says something about it, but I don't remember exactly what she says. I think it's because it was like too far from where I don't know. I don't remember.
There was so much little bits of lore sprinkled in with the pieces of the meteorite and that dagger and all of that, and I'd have to go back and rewatch the whole season and take more extensive notes. But I'm assuming that it amplifies emotion.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Like, it
also,
feeds on fear.
Can we talk about the fact that that specific piece, or no, the piece that they burned because the military is stupid, was in a turtle shell?
Uh-huh.
Everything is turtles. Everything is Harry Potter. Everything is turtles.
Well, in it, everything is turtles.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Everything in life, Harry Potter. Everything in it, turtles.
But yeah, no, the most unhinged version of Pennywise, who exists in all times in the same state. His past, present, and future are all happening at the same time for him. He experiences time different than us.
I told you Marge was Richie's mom.
You did, and you were right.
And you didn't believe me at first. I said she can change her name.
Well, no, it wasn't Richie's mom. It was Eddie's mom. I said it's not Eddie's mom because Eddie's mom is Sonia. I didn't know what Richie's mom.
Oh, okay.
Marge is not Eddie's mom.
Yes, that's true.
Yes,
that is Richie's mom, and I love the fact that he pulled out the same missing poster that he uses in chapter 1, and then he throws it at Marge and hits her in her eye that isn't covered by the bandage. I was like, that's fucked up.
Uh-huh.
He's such a shithead. I love it. Him just skipping across the ice like nothing's wrong. It was just so fucking good.
Just also texted me and said he loved that we made him Richie when we were like, which one of us would be which member of the Losers Club, because Richie's named after Richie Santos and his last name is Justin's last name is Santos. So he's like,
that's true.
It all works out. It was perfect. Richie came back in spirit guide form to help the kids one last time, while also giving Pennywise the middle finger.
He said, "We're running away," and then he like gangster slides on the ice and helps them. Tears.
Fuck all the adults. Listen, fuck Mr. Grogan first and foremost.
Okay.
He did nothing to help those kids. At least,
literally,
like Will's parents were fucking shooting guns, mom and dad.
Shout out to Leroy and Charlotte.
Like
gangsters. Charlotte's a bad bitch. I wouldn't want to fuck with her.
Hank Grogan just stood back there, was fucking Pennywise. Well, not really Pennywise's daughter, but a girl who thought she was Pennywise's daughter.
Fuck you, Periwinkle. I'm also mad that like they're releasing the Funko Pops and there are 3 versions of Periwinkle. Where are all of the kids? Or even Dick Halloran?
To be fair, there are 2 versions of Ingrid and one of her mother.
I know.
Yeah.
But we don't need all 3 of those. Give me one, and then give me all of the kids and Dick Halloran, specifically.
What else?
That we get to see Bev at the end.
And her mom, who we saw early in the series at like her locker, Elfrida. We find out why Bev was just there with her dad.
Richie the only one needs a fucking MVP. Richie Santos. The man, the myth, the legend. The boy, the myth, the legend. Yeah, no, that was crazy. I did not expect to see fucking Beverly Marsh at the end.
Meeting Mrs. Kirsch in the state that she would meet her in it, chapter 2 as a grown-up.
Yeah, and the same actress, rest in peace, she did die a few months ago, I believe. Which is just the fact that it's the same actress in Chapter 2 and in Welcome to Derry was awesome.
Yeah. And it also explains why that was someone that appeared to Bev later.
Exactly. Just everything they did, and now I need season 2 today.
Oh, it's gonna be a while. Though they did say they're not planning on taking years like every HBO series, so that's a plus.
Because they know that like this was a hit. They know they can continue to make money off of it once they do it. Because
they knew that about Game of Thrones too. They didn't give a fuck.
Well, okay, Game of Thrones is different. The people who are doing it also, I think, worked on the movies. So
it's the same director.
Yeah. So I have total faith in him. And it's possible that we'll see like some of the adults as kids in the next season. He said potentially. So I don't know who exactly that would be. I don't know.
How did you feel about Charlotte deciding to stay in Derry?
I mean, they needed a way to make it make sense that
they really didn't.
He's like a sheep farmer in the movies.
They really didn't. I mean, you could have easily just explained it away as they moved away, and then
but then why would you move back though?
Well, Will and his wife would move back later and have their son. And at that point, Will would have forgotten everything that happened in this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, because technically, I guess Grandpa had to be there because
in the movies, Leroy Mike was living with
Grandpa. Yeah, no, so that's true. I forget that.
Yeah,
they did things in the movies that.
Yeah, which like still like so fucked up that Will like sees his dad burned, or maybe it wasn't even his dad burned that he saw. Maybe it was his future self that he saw burned alive in the lake. You know?
Yeah.
Like I just thought of that now. I was like, oh shit. I was thinking this whole time that he was like imagining his dad like burned alive, and he said that. But
Will and Mike mixed up.
No. Like in Welcome to Derry, Will, like when he's fishing with his dad, he sees the burned corpse or whatever in the lake or whatever it is, and he thinks it's his dad. But what if it was his future self that he saw?
Well, it's definitely not his dad. It is his. It is his future.
Well, Will says he sees his dad. Like he says it.
Yeah.
But maybe he just couldn't tell that it was actually his future self. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But overall, spectacular show. Well done. 10s all around.
That back. Don't get me wrong. The first episode kicked me in the teeth, and then we slowed down for a few episodes. We had the really bad CGI in the graveyard, but that back half of that season, as soon as Pennywise woke up in the blood and came to take Will,
yeah.
And then we didn't even talk about how he literally abducted every child in Derry. Like went there, put on a fucking play, killed the principal, and hit 40 fucking kids with the deadlights, if not more.
He field goal kicked the principal's head, and then boom, deadlights.
And that's what I'm saying. Like
that poor kid in the girl costume.
more unhinged. Pied Piper style. Exactly, Reek.
That's literally what it was.
More unhinged. Like I again, today's movie of the day was Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth, my favorite Hellraiser, because it is the best version of Pinhead, because it is Pinhead, yes. But it's just Pinhead walking around talking shit as he's fucking people up the entire time. And that's what I needed from Pennywise, because like this Pennywise in the series, seeing what he could do, so toned down. And I don't know if it's because they reclosed the cage. Like maybe when they opened the cage, like that's when he got more unhinged and stronger. And now the cage is sealed again. Whatever the case, but like Pennywise unboxed is a motherfucker, and I need more of that. Give me more of that.
That like all the shit was wild. And like Dick Halloran getting inside of his mind and bitch slapping him in his dream thing.
Which confused the fuck out of me because I was so like, why did he stop? What happened? And then I realized because like we go in and like he's waking up and he's like, I'm not Bob Gray, I'm the eater of worlds. And I'm like, what the and then I was like, oh, okay, we're in his head. And yep, there's Dick fucking with his head.
There's Dick.
Also, Dick just being like, what's the worst that could happen at a hotel? Oh, Dick. Oh, Dick.
Sir.
And listen, to the producers, welcome to Derry. If you want to go ahead and do a Shining series as well, TV show or
some people have requested that.
Please feel free.
Because that actor is incredible. He's so good.
Welcome to the Overlook.
Okay. All their shows are welcome to something.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck it.
And it's everything about the show. So good. I'm never going to stop thinking about the show. They did a fantastic job.
Didn't you say that maybe it was something else? Something about someone else doing season 2, but was that a different show? Oh, that was Twisted Metal. The next season's going to be done by other people.
Oh, season 3, yeah. Season 3 of Twisted Metal is going to be someone different. If I remember correctly. But no, everyone I'm pretty sure is still staying on for Welcome to Derry season 2.
You need to do it for season 2 and season 3. You've already established that we have the Bradley gang and the Kitchener Ironworks, and I need you to do those 2 things at the very least. And also need to figure out what the fuck, like, can we end this with Pennywise actually like getting rid of one of the Loser Club's distant family members, and then get it chapter 3 where we reset the timeline and have to figure some shit out? Like,
that could be interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be so crazy if he ends up killing someone in like the bloodline. Whoa. Who do you think? Which loser do you think? Because he has beef with Mike and he's got beef with Richie.
Well, it's got it. Well, so here's the thing. We know Eddie dies,
which is also just so sad because the actor also died today.
And I think yes, rest in peace. And then I think Richie dies too.
No.
Just Eddie in the movie?
Just Eddie. Richie gets caught in the deadlights, but they save him.
Richie might die in the book.
That sucks.
Well, like he saves Bill, but I think he gets his arm ripped off or some shit. I don't remember. I literally finished it. Yeah. Well, Eddie also gets his arm bit off.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Maybe that's what you're also thinking of.
No, I think Richie dies too. I'd have to look. Because like Mike's also not there, and I feel like the only ones that survive are Mike, Bill, Bev, and Ben.
Too many bees.
And they're all sterile, so they're not having kids. It's a thing. They are.
I know. I don't know.
All right. We should probably get into some trailers.
Yes. Let's start with the first one I sent you.
Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, Katie had no news or rumors. That's why we spent all this time on it. Welcome to Derry.
Well, I had trailers that we will talk about. So do you want to know? This is also just a teaser, by the way, for this one. Do you want to know about Forbidden Fruits, or do you want to watch the teaser first?
Let's watch the teaser and then you can tell me about it, because I caught like the first line of the teaser and it already had me intrigued. So,
all right. So this is Forbidden Fruits.
Slap me. What? Do it. No. Boo. I really thought you were someone she loves. She were someone she loves. She were someone she loves. She were someone she loves. Naturally.
What was that? Can't you see that she is poison?
That's why I said teaser, very short. Yeah, there's a lot happening in that. But
including
basically...
Lily Reinhardt's bad wig.
Yeah. But Victoria Pedretti, we love her. Haunting a Hill House. That's Nell. She's the blonde with the bad bangs.
I watched it one time.
No, like in the trailer, she's the one with the bad bangs and the blonde.
Right, but what I'm saying is I couldn't pick her out of a lineup because I've only watched Haunting a Hill House one time.
That's crazy because I watch it so many times.
Yeah, I know. I can't get you to watch any of the other Flanaganiverse shit you haven't watched because you keep watching Hill House.
No, I also watched Blind Man. I'm going in order. So now that Welcome to Derry and stuff's done, I'll do, I think Midnight Mass was next, and then Midnight Club, and then Fall of House. I'm not sure again. So I'm getting there. But anyway, Forbidden Fruits. It is a apple, which is Lily Reinhardt, I believe, is a free Eden employee who secretly runs a witchy femme cult in the basement of the mall store after hours with fellow fruits Cherry and Fig. But when new hire Pumpkin challenges their girl boss ways, the women are forced to face their own poisons or succumb to a bloody fate.
The Havoc Hour 7928 says, that looked like what I imagine the first line of Coke feels like.
That's crazy. I wouldn't know. But yeah, I remember seeing something about this a while ago, and I was like, oh, that's fun. That's fun and wild and crazy. So yeah, that was that.
It's gonna be a show.
It's a movie.
I don't know why I thought. Maybe because I'm not used to seeing her in things that aren't shows. I was thinking show.
Fair.
Teaser felt like a show.
I mean, it was just a teaser, so I mean, it very well could. I was always in the impression it was a movie, but that's happened before. I thought something was a movie and it was a show. So I don't know. Okay. Next is the teaser trailer thing for. I did this one for you. You're welcome. This is Shiver Me Timbers 2. Chainsaws Are for Children. It's the name of the whole fucking title. Also, it's a long teaser and nothing really happens for like a minute. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes and 49 seconds.
I'm sorry. There's not a shorter one. Gives you narration.
Completely over the top. Pure fun and bloody chaos.
It's also
Oh yeah. If I remember correctly, this is the really shitty
A
one.
massacre with a sense of humor.
I think you said this
Cosmic
one was the
horror
worst one.
with a difference.
Yeah, no, of the Popeye movies, this is the one where like a piece of meteorite falls into the guy's
Gold
pipe
that
and he
made
smokes
you
it and
laugh
turns into
and
Popeye,
gasp.
which I'm assuming, looking at what's happening here. Yeah, no, this one sucked.
Carnage.
Don't worry,
with
there's a
smile.
sequel coming. Just what you've always wanted.
Banned in one country.
I wish it was America.
The most polarizing movie of 2025.
That's not true.
That's definitely not true.
Now, expect the unexpected again.
Oh my god, I wonder what it is.
You're not even reeling it in. Your bobber's down. What the fuck are you doing?
He's also not really smoking that either.
Yeah, your shit went out, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, Popeye.
Popeye's back. And this time,
The Havoc Hour
He's not alone.
7928 said, who has money to waste on making this shit?
Oh, sorry.
What the fuck?
Shiver Me Timbers 2. Chainsaws are for children.
I told you I wasn't kidding. The title. Okay.
All right, listen. I mean, outside of maybe watching that with Will for, getting off track with Matt and Will, I don't think I'm going to watch that. The first one was bad enough. I'm good.
You're not gonna watch it.
If we did
watch it for that.
But if we did Popeye's Revenge too, I can get on board with that. I was cool with Popeye's Revenge.
Okay, but let me tell you about Shiver Me Timbers 2. Because I know you're so curious as to what's gonna happen.
Why there was some savage dude in a jungle that looked like a Neanderthal, and why we showed New York City.
Picking up mere weeks after the events of the first film, the sequel sees Popeye land in New York for a brutal killing spree in Little Italy, tearing
whoa. There's
There's more.
That's racist.
I didn't write this. Olive Oil, now armed with a bionic, super-powered hand, travels to the city to avenge her brother's death. Her journey leads her straight to the mafia boss's nightclub, where she unexpectedly bonds with the sultry singer, Betty Boop. Meanwhile, there's a side plot. The mafia boss learns that his long-lost son, now a grown man, has been found after disappearing as a child during a vacation in the jungle. However, while attempting to rehabilitate him, he escapes, tackling Popeye and taking a puff from his legendary pipe. As a result, he transforms into a savage beast man, forging a twisted alliance with Popeye. Olive Oil and Betty Boop, with a little help from the mafia, must face the monstrous duo before it's too late. And that savage beast man is Tarzan.
So it's Popeye. Listen, I don't even remember Olive Oil being in Shiver Me Timbers, to be honest with you. Also, I feel like in both movies, they made her his sister, which is weird.
Oh,
because, well, you said it. You read it.
Well, no, her brother's death, so he kills her brother.
Oh, she's going to avenge him. I think in the other one, Olive Oil was his sister or something along those lines.
That's absolutely terrible.
But also, like, being a mortal enemy. You know what? No.
So don't worry, guys. Shiver Me Timbers 2 brings you Popeye, Olive Oil with a super bionic hand, Betty Boop, and Tarzan. So it's basically
Popeye's Revenge
Popeye and
was cool.
Tarzan versus Olive Oil and Betty Boop. Anyways. Popeye's Revenge? Was that the one in the factory?
I don't think I got. No, that's Popeye the Slayer, man, and I don't know if I got to watch that one or not.
The fact that there are multiple.
There's 3, and I think I've seen 2 of the 3.
They could have cast Tony D. He was off TV for a while. That's disrespectful. That's okay. Tony D's back.
Can't wait for him to beat Oba Femi.
Oh, it'll be great. Okay. So you're gonna watch that for getting off track. Well, love that. Can't wait to watch. All right. Next is Sleepwalker. Would you like trailer first?
Tell me about it.
Sure. Okay. So starring Hayden Panettiere.
Love her.
Love her. Comes out January 9th. Sarah is a grieving artist whose sleepwalking episodes begin to intensify as she's haunted by terrifying visuals, accelerating her descent into darkness.
Interesting.
Sleep.
All right. Here we go. Hey, she got her hair back. Love that for her.
I know things have been hard on you after what happened, but things will get better. I haven't sleepwalked since I was a kid, but it was never like this.
I think your nightmares and sleepwalking are a manifestation of misplaced guilt.
Bad dreams again. I feel like reality is slipping away.
Believe me, I know. I've been spiraling since the accident.
That looks like the ghost from my dream. Like Dad. His ghost talks to me through the door.
Come on out, buddy.
I will never let anything happen to you. 5, 6, 5,
Amy?
4, 6, 5. 2. Can you hear them? They're close. 5, 14, 10, 11. This is your fault, Louise. 5, 2, 6.
It can seem like days go by,
5, 7,
but only a few minutes have passed.
3, 1, 3, 5, 2.
That's how dreams work.
Thoughts?
So we got Hayden Panettiere,
Beverly D'Angelo, Misha Barton.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So her husband and I'm assuming daughter die in a car accident, and it's somehow her fault that they died in the car accident. When it looked like her husband fell asleep at the wheel.
That's what it's seeming like, but maybe it was one of those things where she was like, "Oh, you have to go get our daughter from wherever," because she was maybe doing something. I don't know, but I think it looks good.
I'm interested. I know Kate, because it's got kids in it. Kate won't watch it with me, but I'm interested.
Which is very valid.
Yeah.
So that was this one. Okay, next is Iron Lung. Have you heard of this?
I've heard of an iron lung. I know what an iron lung is.
So this is based off of a video game.
Okay.
And the game was also called Iron Lung, and I'm assuming the same premise for the most part of what I remember from the game.
Oh, you played the game?
I did not play the game. I watched somebody play the game. I did not play the game.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Hey, sometimes I don't want to play a game, and if it looks fun, then I'll watch someone else play it. And then maybe I'll play it at a later point in time. Don't yell at me. It's fine.
You didn't.
I didn't want to play this one, no. But comes out January 30th. It, quote, promises to break the world record for most blood in a horror movie or any movie for that matter. The quote. What? I don't know why it's like that.
You know what I realized? Katie,
what?
It has been a while since we've done a Katie Horror Showcase with a Camp Crystal Lake update. I wonder if there's a reason for that.
Because I don't have one right now. Everything that well, no, there was one, but it wasn't like big. I don't remember what it was though. It was just talking about how it's going to be a what word did he use? I think it was like, shut up. No, it was like I can't remember if he said like a psychological 70s something. I don't know. I looked at the quote once and then moved on with my day, so I don't remember exactly what he said. You know what? Can I just talk about Iron Lung instead of being bullied?
The Havoc Hour 7928 says, and still no teaser, huh?
You know what I don't like? I don't like that it does that with YouTube. I don't like that. It does it on my channel too. It's weird. But anyways, I gotta zoom in. Okay. The stars are gone. The planets have disappeared. Only individuals aboard space stations or starships were left to give the end a name, the Quiet Rapture.
gonna wait till you're done and then I'll read this comment.
It's fine. I'll just disrespectful. After decades of decay and crumbling infrastructure, the consolidation of iron has made a discovery on a barren moon designated 85, an ocean of blood. Hoping to discover desperately needed resources, they immediately launch an expedition. A submarine is crafted and a convict is welded inside. Due to the pressure and depths of the ocean, the forward viewpoint has been encased in metal. If successful, they will earn their freedom. If not, another will follow. This will be the 13th expedition.
Maybe just leave it the fuck alone.
They're trying to get resources. Also, fuck you.
The Havoc Hour 7928 said, not to quote a dickhead, but sounds like a hoax to me. Not what you just read. Camp Crystal Lake.
Oh, right. I know. Because you guys are rude.
Listen.
You guys are mean. Just let me have it.
No.
I see that question in your eyes. For what purpose do we remain?
It doesn't look like resources to me.
Beginning the descent. Cruising depth in
They're not there yet.
2 minutes. Stand by.
I ask myself that very same question.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities on the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
Why would there be flames?
The water?
You did test this thing, right?
This is the test. Closing porthole shielding.
Where's the reason for this quiet rapture? Too few to rebuild. Too many to feed.
You're the first one down. All we have are surface scans, that's why you're there. Well, one of the reasons.
Can we just agree this is important? Food, air. We need this, not just to seal.
Machinery shouldn't be bleeding.
There aren't enough of us
Then I don't know.
throwing lives away.
Metal doesn't
There is
bleed.
too much at stake not to take calculated risks. Eden doesn't understand that. You don't understand that.
Metal
I just want to live. Is that so wrong?
Yes. It is.
Why doesn't anybody else want that?
So it's very much like a psychological, because you're basically like in the game, you're just stuck in this metal thing, and you have to like look around.
This metal bleeding thing, mind you.
Metal bleeds.
With that. So you know how Reek always says like he doesn't like to watch the trailers because it gives too much away.
This didn't give you anything?
That didn't give me anything. I have no idea what's going on in this movie or what this is about, other than metal bleeds. And that makes me uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, it's a river of blood, or whatever I said. Like an ocean of blood. And he's in the ocean.
Which confused me because they're like, you're the first people to go to the surface or be on the surface. And I'm like, the surface of what?
Listen, I don't know. I just read the synopsises and watch trailers. And fuck you, Reek.
The Havoc Hour 7928 says, how can you have something that doesn't exist? Okay, I'm done.
Ew. I hated that.
That was just for you.
Thank you so much. Okay. Next up is World Breaker.
Yeah.
Would you like to know about it, or do you want to watch the trailer?
Well, I know that Mila Jovovich is in it.
So is Luke Evans.
No idea who that is.
He was Gaston in the live-action Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, so I know who that is, but I think that's the only thing I've ever seen him in.
That's the first thing I thought of. He's been in so many other things, but that's the first thing I thought of.
He's got one of those faces that you just want to punch.
That's okay.
Did he not? Did you not want to punch Gaston?
Oh, he's
Do you
in
not
Fast.
think-
He's Big Bad Shaw. He's the older brother of Jason Statham.
Yeah. Also looked like somebody you wanted to punch. Apparently he was Dracula in Dracula. Well, Vlad.
And a shitty
in
Dracula movie.
In Dracula Untold. Yeah. Apparently in this he's just dad. So that's cool.
Yeah, he doesn't really get a name, I guess.
I'm trying to see. He played Scrooge. Yeah, he plays assholes.
Well, okay.
Oh, No One Lives.
Oh, yeah. Duh. How could we forget? We actually liked that one.
Yeah, because he was. Yeah, no. Okay, I take it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
That was the one WWE horror film that we really enjoyed, and he was the main character. He was Driver.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about World Breaker.
Okay. Also comes out January 30th.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, hold on. It's not letting me zoom. Okay, this film introduces breakers, monstrous creatures that infect and mutate humans into killers. Okay.
He is on your neck today.
I don't know why. I'm just trying to do a show.
You send a guy a t-shirt and some fun, Christmas shit, and he shows up to the next stream and is just...
It is just so mean to me. And you know what? Fine, whatever. Anyways, let me start again. The film introduces breakers, monstrous creatures that infect and mutate humans into killers that were unleashed when the Stitch tore open the earth. Men are most vulnerable, leaving women to lead the war for humanity's survival. Hey.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Willa's mother fights on the front lines. Her father, a battle-scarred veteran, fled the burning cities with her to a remote island. There he trains her every day, sword, survival, discipline, preparing her for the moment the breakers find them. That moment comes when Willa discovers a lone girl washed ashore from a burning boat. Hiding her from her father, Willa dreams of friendship in a lonely world, but the girl's infection exposes them, and soon the island is under siege. With breakers closing in, Willa and her father make a desperate push for escape. His last stand forces Willa to draw on everything he's taught her, only to come face to face with the mother she's only known through legend.
The Havoc Hour 7928 says, I'm honestly doing it now because of how Matt's reading them. Hey, don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby?
Ricky Bobby.
Okay, yeah, this is Breakers. World
Let's
Breakers.
break the world.
This world has been broken many times.
Stop fixing it.
Well, men are weak. They can't fix it.
Remember the stories I told you? About the awful things happening up north.
Queen.
Entire towns ravaged by an enemy we did not yet understand. It's not easy surviving out here. We have to be careful. We have to be smart. Come on, Willa! It's your best time yet.
Okay, 11.
We can't hold the light anymore.
Mom, where are we going? Dad, where?
Someplace safe. Come on.
We're gonna make it through this. I love you, Willa.
This is what you trained for, Willa. The world isn't broken, Willa. It has you in it.
That's
on one hand, I like the concept.
Mm-hmm.
As a girl dad, love the concept.
We love a girl dad.
On the other hand, it feels like 28 years later. Maybe it's just the setting. I don't know. And I did not like 28 years later.
Well, I didn't even watch 28 Years Later.
You missed a giant dick.
I heard about it. I was told, yes. I was told about it. But I don't really like the 28 movies, so.
Shout out to Will.
I tried. Shout out to Will. I did watch the first one, and that was it. Okay, last one. This is mainly for me.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say if Shiver Me Timbers was for me, which it wasn't, this is for you.
Well, I couldn't remember which one you actually liked because there are so many of those fucking
rude.
Bro. There are so many of those. You like the random fucking Disney characters turned bad for the most
Listen,
part.
as someone who has not watched them, you cannot talk shit about them.
Whatever. But this is another trailer type teaser situation for Resi 9, Resident Evil Requiem. I talked about this months ago, it seems like the premise and everything, but PlayStation fucked up because they had something in like the store for a character that we didn't know was going to be in the game yet. So this is Leon Kennedy, his take in the game, basically. All because PlayStation fucked up. So Game Awards said, here, take a trailer. And this is what they gave us.
Because they told us Leon before we were supposed to know about Leon.
Yes. And I love Leon.
Hello?
Oh, get out of there, bitch.
It hasn't been easy.
No.
But after much effort, here
You're not
we
supposed to
finally
talk to me.
are.
Who are you?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others? And it's not post-mortem lividity. Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer. It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the 5th body was found.
Through you, Elpis can finally be set free.
Fuck is Elpis?
That I don't know.
The team has settled on a person of interest. Someone with ties to Umbrella. Victor Gideon.
Grace! Grace!
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. I'll send you the address.
Go save her, Leon.
Welcome. Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
You there, Leon?
Yeah.
Hey, over here.
FBI.
What are you doing here? Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood?
Don't do anything stupid.
Me? Never.
Think I want a second opinion.
Oh, you can kick motherfuckers now?
Oh yeah. We can kick bitches now. I'm so happy Leon's back in the game. Ugh, I'm so excited. And it takes place like 30 years after the events of Raccoon City. I think. Like
How
the original.
fucking old is Leon?
It's I think in the games, like Leon shows up like after everything happens in like Raccoon City, like the beginnings of it. I don't remember times. It might be 20. I might have got it wrong. But regardless, he's back. And he's back in Raccoon City. I'm sorry, Raccoon City. And it's gonna be great.
70.
But looking amazing. Respectfully, smash. Yeah. So that was for me.
Excited. I'm glad you're excited.
I'm very excited. I love the Resident Evil games.
Hopefully we can carry that excitement over for shit Matt made Katie watch, which honestly, technically, this is not shit Matt made Katie watch.
Yeah, this isn't even yours.
This was technically requested by Reek, who is not here. But I put a poll out there because Christmas, ladies and gentlemen, is 4 days away.
Woo.
So we thought we should go holiday theme, something, Christmas related, maybe for our final shit Matt made Katie watch of 2025. And you voted, barely, but you voted. And Jack Frost from 1997 won. So Katie.
This was terrible. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Did we watch this? Oh, okay. Did we watch this trailer when we were watching like those B level horror movie? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I would say it's like maybe a B, maybe a C movie. It was a movie.
What happened in this, Katie?
So there was a serial killer named Jack Frost. Crazy, correct. I know. And we learned the backstory via a bedtime story in the beginning of the movie. And this uncle is telling his niece about how Jack Frost went on like a killing spree across like 11 states, and he killed like 84 people or something. I don't remember numbers exactly. But then they found out where he worked because pieces of people were ending up in pies, pecan pies specifically, if I recall. And then we find out that a sheriff in a very small town hello? Okay. Pulled him over because he was like, he says he was taking a leak, but I don't trust what he was doing. And he pulled him over and he arrested him. And then that got him thrown in jail. And then in the beginning of the movie, we find out that he's scheduled. Yeah, that's the word. Scheduled to be executed. And then all hell breaks loose. Very good.
Which is the sound he made when the paddy wagon that he was being transported in during a snowstorm collides with a chemical truck that then, so the paddy wagon crashes. He gets thrown from it after killing one of the police officers in the back, mind you. The chemical truck lights on fire, and whatever chemicals are inside spray upon him, melt him, and then combine on a molecular level his cells with the cells of the snow, allowing him the superpowers of being able to form himself into a snowman, to then melt himself down into water and reform himself into a snowman. To continue his murder spree, he can grow ice weapons via teeth, or I don't know if he poked the sheriff in the shoulder with his dick, or if it was just
no, because it was more like chest area
nipple?
on maybe a hard nipple. I
Like
don't.
icy sharp nipple. You just poked him in the shoulder with.
That's what it seemed like.
So Jack Frost has vowed revenge against the sheriff of this small town.
Yeah, like I don't know. Snowmageddon.
Snowminton.
Yeah, that.
Basically Snow Mountain, but it's not Snow Mountain, it's Snowminton. And not just him, but his family, his wife and his son. Meanwhile, they're just like, oh, he's, scheduled to be executed. Like, we're good. And they drive past the crash.
Yep.
And he tries to kind of sort of stop to find out what's going on, but they just rush him along. And I feel like if you knew that the prisoner that you had arrested was being escorted, you'd make more of an effort to find out why this police wagon was flipped on its side. Like, think about if Dr. Loomis, right? That Michael was being transported and a transport was flipped on the side of the road, and he drove by it and saw it and just said, okay, fuck it, and kept going.
That's not our Dr. Loomis.
That's not
Michael. No. I mean, also, were they just going through Snowminton? Or was he getting executed in Snowminton?
I think they were going through. So obviously he got arrested in like the county.
Yeah.
The sheriff. And I'm assuming he was being held and then he was being transferred to where they were going. And then the crash happened on the way out.
Okay.
Of town.
Okay. I don't know. I was a little confused by that because I was like, I feel like
Katie,
that small ass town wouldn't have, but okay.
Katie, this is a movie where a man.
This movie was terrible.
Becomes a snowman and then melts himself to water, and then reforms himself in a bathtub to murder Shannon Elizabeth while she's naked. Which fair, but
just repeatedly pushing her against the wall.
Yeah, by banging her against the wall.
I wouldn't even really call it that because it so soft.
Listen, sometimes, sometimes it's soft and some guys need medication to help that. That's not his fault. He was in a severe accident. His penis and other body parts were broken down on a molecular level. So if he can't do it hard, Katie, that's not his fault.
I don't know.
Also, have you ever been attacked by a snowman?
No, I have not. I can say that wholeheartedly. Have you been attacked by a snowman?
Yes.
What?
I was 7. It was a really bad winter.
What the fuck?
I was coming home from. I can't do it. I can't.
Shout out to Shannon Elizabeth.
Shout out to Shannon Elizabeth for one of the worst kills of her career. The scary movie
something.
Murder, where she was just talking shit, even after she got decapitated, was far more entertaining than this.
Well,
and
yeah.
then you had shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, we don't need nudity in every horror movie. We don't. But you had Shannon Elizabeth in the shower. I feel like you cast her specifically for that reason. And then you don't see anything.
Nope.
Even when she gets absorbed and banged by the snowman. And her intention was to also, maybe I'm crazy. Why was she blow drying her hair before she got in the shower bath thing?
I don't think she was planning on going in the bath, but she it looked like she was getting ready to go down the stairs, but then she looked across the hall and saw that there was this entire tub of water now, and then she's like, "Oh my god, thank you so much, Tommy," or whatever the fuck his name was, and then proceeded to just get in the bath. Mind you, they're in the sheriff's house.
Yeah, they broke into the sheriff's house to fuck.
Which is insane.
Which was her idea. This was not... Tommy's like, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't know if I want to be here. And she's like, I'll make it worth your while. The best part of the movie is how many clothes they had to take off to get to the point to where they were like... And then she's like, yeah, no, I need a log on the fire and wine.
A bottle of wine, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I understand. But, they had, 15 layers on.
So they try a bunch of... They try a bunch of different ways to kill the snowman.
Yeah. Blow dryers?
Blow dryers seemed to work at first, but he just reformed himself.
They blew up the sheriff's station.
They blew up the sheriff's station. He, again, just turned to water and then reformed himself.
And then in his head was on his stomach side.
Yeah, yeah. But the key thing that you people need to know is the sheriff's son is a bit of a amateur chef, right? He makes a thing called the special, and he made the special for his dad early on in the movie to take with him for his lunch. The dad's like, "I'll eat this for lunch." Dad almost threw it away because the special looked
It was like special oats, and it just looked like poop.
What we come to find out, because the sheriff hits Jack Frost with the special,
yeah, he just throws it at him,
is that the son thought it would be a good idea to use antifreeze so that the special didn't freeze in the cold.
No, so I think it was so his dad would stay warm. Which is insane.
Could you imagine if the dad actually ate that shit and died, and then you're trying to explain why your dad ate antifreeze? How stupid do you look?
How old is this kid? You're letting him cook on the stove, unsupervised.
It was the 90s, Katie.
I mean, I was a year old, so.
Yeah.
Touche.
It was a different time back then, you know?
It was a different time.
That was back when it was you taught a kid not to play with the stove by letting them burn themselves on the stove.
I used to have an irrational fear of burning my house down, so I didn't want to play with the stove as a kid.
This was not good. This was not.
This movie was terrible. The acting, terrible.
They then filled a truck bed with tarp, and then all of the antifreeze that they had in the town, because apparently the antifreeze would then break apart the molecular construct of Jack Frost and separate his molecules from the snow molecules. It would break them apart on a molecular level. I'm using the term molecules a lot here.
What are you, a scientist?
To defeat him. The sheriff tackles him out of a window into the bed of the truck.
After getting stabbed by his icy nipple.
Icy nipple stabbing. an arm falls off. The kid then picks up the arm like, "Hey, Dad, you forgot a piece," and then the arm tries to kill the kid. So then the dad drags the kid into the truck bed full of antifreeze and starts drowning his own son in antifreeze.
He's literally giving him a baptism of antifreeze.
Which I feel like cannot be good for a child. Not that the kid was smart to begin with. So I don't know that we did any real harm.
Probably not.
But
no, and like they both definitely drank a little bit of the antifreeze after like being like going under so many times. They definitely had some in their mouth. They definitely swallowed some antifreeze.
The townspeople of Snowmanton, these hoes ain't loyal at all. Because when they thought that the sheriff caught Jack Frost, they were all about the sheriff. They loved the sheriff. He was their hero.
They were like, yeah, bud, you got this.
The second people in Snowmanton started dying,
game over.
They had an issue with that sheriff. He was no longer their savior and protector. It was no longer, where are you to come help us, save us? It was, you're doing a terrible job, and blah, 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 blah.
Well, I mean, it also doesn't help that his son killed, I'm putting that quotes, the other dude's son, but he was like, it was the snowman. The snowman pushed him. Which, like, how does a sled decapitate you? You know? They weren't going that fast.
You don't know how fast they were going. There's no speedometer on that.
It was definitely not fast enough to decapitate a teenager.
We could Mythbusters that if you want.
What the fuck? No. No, but like that's when they also started turning on the sheriff because his son was like, "No, it was the snowman. The snowman pushed him." Like,
so there was also a dude from the chemical company who was working with the FBI. The FBI guy was a dipshit, and so was the dude from the chemical company because this Jack Frost turning into a snowman proved that the chemical that they were working on did what it was supposed to do. So he wanted to capture Jack Frost alive so he could be studied and could be proof that this chemical. And I'm like, why don't you just make more of the fucking chemical? Like, why do you want to capture a serial killer alive?
Because they're not smart. Obviously.
And then he tells the FBI guy, like, hey, none of the guns that you're using are going to do anything. And he still goes and gets guns and shoots him. He's like, ha, ha, ha. Not going to do anything. And sure as shit, it didn't do anything. Like,
didn't do shit.
You can't shoot a snowman. I mean, you can shoot a snowman, but you can't kill a snowman with bullets. Unless those bullets are dipped in antifreeze.
Which they didn't know 45 minutes prior.
Like, it'd be cool if they had, like, some, like, the fucking underworld bullets. You know how, like, Celine had, like, bullets with, like, fucking silver in them and all sorts of shit. And they had light bullets and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but they clearly weren't prepared for the chemical A getting out and B forming with someone on a molecular level because they weren't prepared for anything.
How much did you hate this movie?
Silver nitrate?
The Havoc Hour 7928 says silver nitrate.
Yeah. This was bad.
The Havoc Hour 7928 also says he just watched this yesterday, knowing full well that he was not going to be here for the show because he forgot the show was today.
I don't know if he meant that or Underworld because he was just talking about silver nitrate.
Oh, yeah. Either
context clues.
This was his pick, so.
This was his pick. So I try not to like go on my phone during these movies so I can like kind of take notes and like pay attention. I did go on my phone quite a bit during this movie. I was not entertained. Oh, both. I'm sorry, would you like to read it?
I was switched over to media assets. I don't even have the comments pulled up.
Oh.
Yep. The Havoc Hour 7928 says both.
There
So
you
he
go.
did watch both.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this was rough.
But Katie, this is the last shit Matt made Katie watch of 2025.
Yeah.
We are starting next year with a very special episode for you on January 4th. No.
Wait, what did everyone decide? Hold on. I'll look. That's the wrong account. Hold on. I have too many accounts. 4th.
Yeah. We will have a panel of guests because it is a panel episode, because I realized that we skipped a panel episode. We did franchises back to back.
That's okay.
Kind of. We threw our whole schedule off.
I know. Well, we gotta shift back.
So it will be a panel episode to start the year. We will be ranking 10 horror movie themes. I have come up with a list of 10 horror movie themes. I'm going to have a panel. They are each going to come in with their own ranking. We will hear their rankings. We will hear why they ranked them, where they ranked them, 1 through 10, and then probably make a master list at the end based on everyone's rankings. I am not going to rank them. My ranking will be the master list.
So. Interesting. Okay. Well, because I have a feeling I know you put number 1.
I don't know if you do.
Let me quickly glance at them one more time. Hold on.
I think I know what Rick has at number 1.
I don't even know what I have at number 1. See, I don't even know if that was a theme. Actually, no, maybe I don't know. I thought I knew, but there are some good ones on there.
I mean, I know I picked them. And then I believe, because I wanted to do it, we didn't get around to it. On the 7 days, these 14 days. So what's that? The 18th?
Mm-hmm.
We will be doing High Tension as Shit Matt Made Katie watch. The first movie of 2026 that I make you watch will be High Tension.
Hold on. I need to write that down. Oh, never mind. So this was I had it started. I had it written kind of, but I stopped. I had January 4th panel and what it is, and then the 18th, but I just had Katie Horror Showcase with the 2 because I didn't know what number we were on. So High Tension. And then I can cross that off because we did Jack Frost instead. Yay.
You're welcome.
Yes, so come. Thank you so much.
All right, Katie. Also in 2026, we're going to keep a list of the movies in 2026 that you watch. You are going to rank them top to bottom. We're going to have that list for the final episode of the year so we can actually look back at the list and see what you like the most and what you like the least in 2026 from all the movies that I make you watch.
Okay.
Should be 12 movies if I did my math correctly. So
I'll try my best. I still need to make TikToks for Matt's account too, so I'm trying.
That's what the reaction video should be.
Okay. I'll
also,
try.
look how buff your shirt makes me look.
I'm just glad it fits.
After my daughter said I had tits.
You can be buff and have tits.
True. Look at Reek.
That's crazy. Okay, so all the movies I watch next year, I have to rank in order.
Best to worst. Obviously, High Tension is going to be number one because it'll be the first movie on the list, but then we can move it up or down from there.
Okay. So do you want me to like tell you like each movie,
each week.
like where everything's going? Okay.
Yeah, each week we'll talk about it. I mean, for maybe you could, you could throw me a curveball and be like, High Tension, I'm going to put it at number 3 just because.
Just to shake things up.
I didn't love it. We'll see. Who knows?
Actually, yeah, that's true. I could put it if I hate it, I could put it like an 8.
Yeah, like if we had watched Jack Frost to start the year off, it could have been like, this is 12.
This is the worst movie. This is 15.
Is this worse than Barricade?
Oh, which is crazy because they're both snow.
The Havoc Hour 7928 says, I looked Jack as fuck in that shirt. LOL.
I don't know. Mine's big and comfy because I originally didn't give my sister a shirt for myself, but she had an extra one laying around. I was like, can you make me one, please? Because I forgot. So that's why mine looks a little different, like logo wise. Is this worse than Barricade? They're like neck and neck. As we progress through time, I slowly start to forget Barricade even existed.
Well, at least this movie kind of sort of made sense. Like there was a straight through plot point that we understood what was going on.
Yes. Barricade was just like
nonsense.
Evil snow, but like not.
This was also evil snow.
But actually evil
Moral
snow.
of the story is Katie hates
snow
evil
is bad.
Snow. Katie hates evil snow.
President Snow from the Hunger Games? Hate him.
Maybe we'll watch Red Snow.
What the fuck is that?
I think it's a zombie movie about like Nazi zombies in the snow.
Oh. Okay. I mean, you can put it on the list, I guess.
I need to watch it first. I can't make you watch something I haven't watched.
Oh, I thought you've seen it.
No.
And you said,
I mean, I've seen it, but I haven't watched the movie. I've
experienced it.
I've seen that it exists.
Got it. Okay. So not on the list yet.
Yeah.
Potentially on the list.
And to be fair, like there might be movies where I'm like, no, we're not. Like I took Ghost of Mars off the list because
I didn't even know that was on the list.
I love John Carpenter, but that movie's just dog shit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to think of movies for you, too.
Well, we still have one.
I know, but I only have one.
Well, if you can think of 2 movies, then we'll have a ranking of 1 to 10, because then 2 episodes will be 2 shit Katie made Matt watch episodes. So then you'll be able to rank your movies 1 through 10.
Okay. I can find one more movie.
You can find one. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode of Getting Off. That is it for this year of Getting Off 2025. I want to thank everyone, the 5 of you who watch the show every week. I appreciate you. Actually, about 30 of you on YouTube. But a lot of you on Spotify, which I found out, and I do appreciate it. So thank you all for joining us for Getting Off. I'm glad you enjoy the show. Please, 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 please interact with us some more. See the Havoc Hour 7928, what he's doing? I want more of that. I need more of that. Even if you're not here for the live show, I will go and I will check the show and I will look for comments and I will respond. You guys can follow me at Getting Off everywhere, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, all the things. Best bet, I got videos dropping on Instagram and TikTok fairly regularly, and I will communicate with you in the comments there as well. Katie, where can they find you and all the lovely things you do seasonally, showcase-wise?
Seasonally showcase. You can follow me on Twitter, Katie Wrestling 13, the link tree in my bio to take everything She Elite Showcase, twitch.tv/She Elite Showcase, and youtube.com/She Elite Showcase. Typically Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern-ish. Obviously, this week is Christmas, so we took the week off. But our latest episode, our seasonal showcase, is out now. And in next week, on Tuesday after NXT, we will be doing our She-Leet Awards, our end of the year show.
And
if you
Boff.
Oh yes, the Boff roster is complete. I have it finished. I'm very proud of myself. I have the kids grandfathered in and all the ones born after the Babies Are Wrestling episode that we did back in 2022. So we're going to go over that as well fully, so everyone can be happy that I finally did it.
To be clear, my children are on the list, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because if you had excluded my children, we would have had an issue.
No, they're on there.
Okay.
I think Zoe is she got grandfathered in, I think.
Well, she was born in 2020, so probably.
Yeah, she got grandfathered in, and then Olivia's on the roster. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
You do. What was the other thing you were going to say?
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, oh, do the form for the She-Leet
I would,
Awards,
but nobody
which...
watches this show, so.
It's all right. I've said it on my show so many times, and it took Savannah until like the last possible second to do it. So
I still haven't done it.
Why are you shifting? So. You're shifting. Stop it.
I'll get around to filling that out.
You have until tomorrow.
Okay.
You've done it. I know.
I don't know why you think it was. I don't know why you think it was me. It wasn't me.
I literally know it was you, but it's fun. I need to get on.
She caught me on the counter. It wasn't me.
Songs you should not be listening to as a child, but you did that for me.
Mm-hmm. Really, anything Shaggy, but
yeah.
For Miss Katie Kinsey, baby, I'm patron saint of podcast and Word Matt Ritter, and you have gotten off because there was no cool line from Jack Frost to end the show with.
Nope.